We are looking at what is happening on the media front as far as government media relations are concerned, whether bribery and scandalization of the media is the right way to go in order to project a government. Ursula?
You know, the response of the NDC, the predictable response of the NDC to this very embarrassing Babagate scandal, or is it Babagate or Jamalgate scandal?
This one is likely to be a Babagate.
Babagate scandal is similar to the way they came out to defend every offensive utterance that former President Rawlings made in the body politics. It's like they just clam up and defend blindly whether it is true or not, because it's in their interest to protect each other publicly, whether you've done wrong or not. I have never ever heard any of them reprimand any of the wayward spokespersons, appointees, apologists, sympathizers, whatever, who spew all kinds of invectives.
Is it fair to the people of Ghana? And do the people realize that this is a deliberate process?
That is what I find so offensive. What do they take us for? Do they think we're so stupid that we believe the lies that they churn out almost professionally? And they call themselves God-fearing men, God-fearing, honest men and women of integrity. How do they understand those words? How? And in all this, the president turns an absolutely blind eye, deaf ear to what is going on. So long as it is coming from an NDC mouth, it is not offensive. Yep. Anyone else something which is the least critical of them, then you hear them all coming out to condemn. I think we really, really, really ought to examine the quality of the leaders that we have today. Ghana deserves better. And that leads me to the other adjunct of it, which happened, I believe, here in the studios on Saturday. The incident between Ajani Mboating and
Communications Director of the MPP.
And Honorable Nana Kumia. To have somebody who, to all intents and purposes, is nowhere near your equal. He's merely a deputy minister. Risen to that position from being behind a microphone in Gold studios, Gold FM studios. So you look at the pedigree of Nana Kumia compared to the pedigree of Ajani Mboating, and this young man sits there and tells you to your face that the press conference you held betrays the level of your intelligence. Those who are saying it's not an insult, with all due apologies, maybe they don't understand the English language. If you say that something betrays the level of somebody's intelligence, you've said the person is stupid. In other words, you have such a low level of intelligence that you can't even equate it to normal human beings. That's exactly what you've told the person. Not just Nana Kumia, but the entire leadership of the New Patriotic Party. You've categorized all of us as fools. When they say it as it is, bluntly, stripped of all the finesse, and throw it back in your face that if you say that I'm not intelligent because the press conference we had betrays the level of my intelligence, then you are a stupid fool. Then I even blame the host of the show. While Ajani Mboating was going on and on and on with this, he kept telling him, ask him to withdraw this. He's offending me. He's insulting me. He's saying I'm unintelligent. The host had nothing of that. And yet at the end of the show, he was insisting that Nana Kumia should apologize.
The host?
Yes. Had nothing of what Ajani Mboating was saying. Not just insulting Nana Kumia, but the whole MPP hierarchy, that we're all stupid fools in so many words. Nana Kumia translates it in a language that everybody will understand and throws it back at him. Everybody starts screaming that he ought not to have done that. But there is a limit to everybody's tolerance. You can only take so much, and something is bound to give. So while not holding brief on Nana Kumia, I say that you should look at the action or the utterance which generated that, to my mind, appropriate response.
Well, Fakura, tell us, in the charged atmosphere that we have, are we going to be able to have an objective, emotionless debate about government media relations? Because clearly, in a modern context, politics is led by communications. Everything that is happening is being projected in the media, and it's instant. It's in real time. As we sit here, we are being watched on satellite worldwide, we are being listened to, and we are streaming So how do we engage the media effectively and remove the politics of insults from it? I am particularly concerned because of what happened when Professor Yanka tried to objectivize the debate and rather receive the barrage of insults.
You see, Wabi, that is the case. It takes two to tango. Okay? And if one person says, I am not, and the other person say, I will, there's not going to be a fight. But if the other person insists, to those of you who are not happy with Nana Komia, let me ask you, if I tell you guys that you have the intelligence, the IQ of a 5-year-old kid, what would be your response?
Probably you get a smack in the face.
Yes. Those who are, to answer your question, just let me address Nana Komia's issue first. Those who are saying that Nana Komia was not insulted, to all of you, suppose I say that you have the intelligence of a 5-year-old boy or kid. If you are happy with that, then yes, blame Nana Komia. That's it. The host ought to have asked Ajenim Boateng to resign.
Withdraw it.
Sorry, to withdraw. He did not. Then Ajenim Boateng, after that, and when Joy FM, Peace FM called him, do you know what he said?
No.
People like Nana Komia don't need no apology. And somebody sits down here and tell me that Nana Komia was wrong? Jesus Christ, who born dog? The man tells Nana Komia and everybody like that, and you are supporting him? You are supporting him when he said people like Nana Komia don't deserve an apology. Who is he to say that to Nana Komia? Who is this Ajenim Boateng? What is he? He's occupying the same deputy ministerial position that Nana Komia has occupied about 10 years ago.
10 years ago. Upstairs.
And you said that is even more, to me, that is even more insulting than this intelligence.
So it's about basic civility.
Oh, yes.
That's right. You see, but these NDC guys don't seem to see anything wrong with it.
No.
Look, they talk with such pomposity that
But it's been said that that approach harms them more than it does us.
I'm telling you that it will. Let me give you an example. All right? Can I prove it? Yes, I can. Mills has gone to election 5 times in Ghana.
Yes. He's not desperate.
He's lost 4 of those elections. 4. And Mills, at any turn, was described with the best accolades you can find and give to any politician. Is that not correct? Tell me, did you hear anybody say anything bad against Mills? The best accolade, he lost in 2000. Asumdiehine, Nyankopon do nothing, the saint, he lost. 2000, he lost again. 2004, with the same best description, he lost. 2008, when they put the heat on Nanado, the only thing they did not say about Nanado was that he's a thief.
Yeah.
But by inferences, they call the 17 thieves, Nanado is a thief. They gave him the worst description you can think of. A cocaine dealer, a drug addict, a womanizer, a short man. Like us being shot by nature is an offense.
It's an offense, yeah.
Or it's a crime. They put it on him. He dresses with his colors raised down. All right? He dances Chaska Kenge.
What is that?
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, he wears pimpinis.
Yes.
Yeah, Nana wears pimpinis. They gave all this thing to him and gave the best to Mills. Mills still lost the election.
Yes.
Well, is NDC listening? Mills still lost. The only real way Mills is in power now is not because of the good character or good behavior of Mills, but because of 3 MPs.
Yeah.
3.
Because
your constituency.
MPP lost parliament.
All right? Your constituency. Fresh Baffle. Cape Coast.
He stole the seat.
All right?
I've said that several times.
All right,
Nobody's
Cape
been able
Coast.
to challenge
Listen,
him.
Cape Coast. And then Yendi.
Yeah.
These are traditional NPPCs, and we lost. That gave them 116 in parliament. Take that free, and they have 113. They don't have the majority. And so when they were going the second round, they said, you have given us the parliament, please give us the presidency. They never told Ghana that because Mills is this and this, give us the presidency. Because all those accolades, Mills have been thrown to Mills, and he has lost 4 times. So why do you want to continue to do that? When we said nothing about Mills, and you gave him the best that you can, you lost. What happens when we decide to say bad things about him with his bad performance? So this kind of thing, NDC will lose in the long run, because why we are telling you, if they push us, okay, the people, there are some guys in MPP, if they release the information that they have about JEA Mills, he will resign his position.
That is a strong one.
I mean it, and I'll bet all my assets to $1 that if that information is released about JEA Mills, he will resign as president. He will resign. So maybe NDC, those of you who want JEA Mills to resign, could go ahead and push MPP, and you will see. Because we've told you we don't want that. Let me say this and say it again. We do not like this kind of insults. We did not reply in 2008. We warned them it's bad. It's not good for anybody. It's not good for the country. It's not good for our image. So please, we are begging you, let's stop. All right? Mills is supporting them. It is Mills who is asking them to do it. And I'll say this again. Because the only time you see Mills coming out to condemn this is when he is attacked himself. When was the last time he said this? When they said that he's a homosexual. That's when he came in attacking. When J.J. Rowling said, greedy bastards to his minister, did he say anything? No. Did Mills say anything?
No.
No, so how the hell can you tell me that man is not supporting it? When they insult you and I, when they insult his own ministers, he doesn't say anything. So the buck stopped with J.E. Mills. He's our president. I tell you, I don't agree with him. I think he's running the country very bad. He's a bad leader. He must be the best Christian in the world. He's a very bad leader. He doesn't even know what goes around him. At the moment as he sits down, he doesn't know.